Hi, my name's Leah. I'm a mum to a very beautiful little girl called Grace, and she's 7, almost 8 years old. And Grace has a palliative rare disease called fibrodysplasia ossificans progressiva, FOP for short.
I'm Ramiko. I'm the bereaved mother of a 15-year-old daughter, Alira, who spent 7 years under the palliative care service.
Grace is a sassy, spirited, fun, humorous, very intelligent, has a great sense of life and who she is as a person, enjoys school, all the girly things in life.
Alira was born in April 2009 at the Women's and Children's Hospital. I had a completely normal pregnancy. She had a difficult delivery. She was breech born. About 13 weeks after her birth, something wasn't quite right. She had a really rare genetic disorder called congenital disorder of glycosylation. Unfortunately, it's incurable. It was going to severely affect her for the rest of her life, and they didn't know what that life expectancy was going to be. Just after her first birthday, at that point, we were starting to notice a lot of the difficulty she was having. So it was quite a horrific experience, but that was the first time she was put into palliative care. At the age of 5, she was taken out of palliative care, and they call it graduating into complex care. But Alira had a lot of challenges. So over her 15 years, we spent over 1,000 days at the Women's and Children's Hospital.
FOP affects muscle, tendon and connective tissue and turns soft muscle and tissue to bone. Grace has, her left arm is locked in. She has no mouth opening, so she's fused in the jaw. Her neck's limited movement in her neck, so side to side or up and down motion. Her left leg doesn't bend, and yeah, it progresses, it gets worse. I had never heard of the House Foundation. We'd never been in the space of palliative. Went to a doctor's appointment, and over on the treating or consulting bed was a bag, and I thought someone had brought their sports bag to work that day. I was thinking, oh, it's a bit unusual having a sports bag in the room with us. And it wasn't until we were about to leave our big meeting that somebody picked up this bag and brought it to me. And I'm thinking, what is this? And they said it's from the House Foundation. And they're an organisation that support palliative paediatric families like us and the children. It wasn't until we got home we opened the bag and all the goodness inside it was quite humbling. Didn't feel like we deserved it. But it wasn't until some time later, a couple of days perhaps, to go through the bag and realise that, yeah, we were here with a palliative child, and that we were supported, we were acknowledged, we were heard, and we were part of a family, and it made a huge difference.
Coming towards the end of her time, I truly think that she stuck around that last 12 months for me. It was the 18th of December last year that she wasn't looking so great. The ambulance was called and we headed into hospital like so many other times. The emergency doctor looked at me, and you just know when they have that look on their face that, you know, this was that one admission that she wasn't going to come home from. And then she passed away, and she fell asleep on the 20th of December, 5 days before Christmas. One of the moments during the last 48 hours that I felt a little less alone is when we were given a hamper, which was provided by the House Foundation. And that hamper had a number of beautiful things in there: tea, coffee, lollies, a memory-making notebook. But I think the one item that stood out for me was a blanket. We were invited to the Women's and Children's Hospital Foundation Lakanui Beach House. Has had a huge part of contributing for families to be able to have a holiday in a purpose-built facility.
Knowing that the Lakanui Beach House was there And by the way, I overpacked too much when I first went. We took 2 cars with everything. House Foundation, knowing that there's families like us that are different to us at the same time, children who have rare diseases that just don't have a connection or another one like your child, the House Foundation makes us feel like we all belong. It's a sense of family and a comfort knowing that Anna and everyone that is supporting House.
We've had some really special moments and are so thankful that the House Foundation had given us these opportunities to make these memories, to capture the moments, because that's all I have now. And without the support of all their supporters, the money that's been donated, we wouldn't have had the opportunity to have these, just like any other family has all those fun memories and holidays and moments. Like, we just need to capture them as best possible.
Thank you, House Foundation. Happy Mother's Day!